Code 2, Sergeant Enright. Proceed to cable car barn. Warning, suspect is armed. Code 2, Code 2.
Watch out, Commissioner!
One back there.
Commissioner, next time you should stake out the corner and I should cover the exit.
Yes, Enright, we'll have to work that out.
All right, buddy, let's go. It's the end of the line for you.
Charlie, better start cutting that bedboard.
We'll have this out to the house in an hour for you, Mrs. McMillan. I know what it's like to have a backache.
I really appreciate it. Oh, I've been sleeping on the floor for the last 2 nights, and my husband really hates it.
Hates to sleep alone.
No, he hates sleeping on the floor.
Why does your husband sleep on the... Oh.
Okay, lady, I'm a friend of the commissioner's.
What are you doing here?
Well, I followed you.
You beat me.
Well, I came in the window. You shouldn't leave them open. Burglars.
I don't think I caught your name.
I'm Soup Metzger. I got a message.
Soup?
Yes, soup. S-O-U-P. Soup like you drink. Most people say you eat soup, but you don't. You drink it. I got a message for the commissioner.
Well, he should be home shortly. Would you like to come in?
I can't.
Then may I come in?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Commissioner, what do you think would happen if I turned on the siren?
We'll get a headache.
Where is he? I gotta get back to the Ark.
The Ark?
I wouldn't have taken a chance like this, but it was the commissioner who saved my life. Any other lawyer, innocent or not, I'd get the gas chamber. I owe him.
Would a drink help?
No, I don't drink the hard stuff.
Soft stuff?
No stuff.
Some soup.
Well, no, I can't. I gotta go. Look, tell the commissioner to meet me at the old place.
Where are you going? We have a front door, you know.
Oh, they might be out there.
Commissioner.
Good evening, Mildred.
I quit.
Again?
Not again. Final.
You can't quit today.
Why not?
It's your day off.
Okay, then I quit as of yesterday.
All right. Tell me.
Well, you won't believe it. I was sleeping in my own bed. It's my day off, and a strange man comes in the kitchen window. Oh, very shifty guy. The eyes, nose to one side. He walked like that.
How tall is he?
I don't know. I didn't get a good look at him.
It's okay, Mildred. He was a friend.
Friends come in through doors, not through windows.
What about family? Do they get to come through doors?
Oh, yeah.
How about this friend? Who was he?
His name was Soup Metzger.
What do you want?
Well, he had a message for you. It was very important.
Well, what was it?
Oh, he didn't leave it. He wanted to talk to you. He was afraid to wait.
When will he be back?
Oh, he's not coming back. He said for you to meet him at the old place.
What old place?
What old place? I assumed you knew. I mean, if somebody says the old place, I assume it's some old place that you know.
Sally, if some old friend out of your distant past said, meet me at the old place, would you know what he meant?
Mm-hmm. Girls' John, 3rd floor, across from the chemistry lab.
Yeah.
You're gonna meet him at the Girls' John?
No. He used to work in the cable car power plant. Oh, no.
What's wrong with the cable car power plant?
Nothing.
You're not going, are
I
you?
have to go. If Soup says it's important, it's important.
Mac!
Soup! Commissioner, sorry I was followed by big shoes. Your house gonna be robbed tonight. Soup.
Robbed?
Shh. Mildred will hear you.
Robbed?
Mildred heard you. There's nothing to worry about, Mildred. There's a policeman stationed outside. We're going to be home tonight.
Oh, no, we're not.
No, we're not. Where are we going?
We're going to Alex and Connie's for dessert and coffee, but first we're all meeting at the costume company.
Sally?
Mac, I'm the co-chairman. You can't just...
I am not wearing a costume. I hate the idea.
Well, at least you could wear something simple, like a pirate's costume.
I'll wear a business suit. That's a now pirate costume. Some soup, Sally?
Oh, I'd be delighted.
But I didn't think it was that funny.
Oh, I love it. That's the best one I ever heard.
I'd like that one myself.
Listen, what time will you be coming home?
Long before your movie is over.
We'll drop you off, Mildred.
Oh, I'm meeting Agnes.
Agnes? Who's Agnes?
Agnes, the Hussein's new maid.
Oh, it's on the way. We'll pick her up.
Commissioner,
Yes.
can I talk to you a minute?
Yes, excuse me.
All we know is that we're checking out everything.
I wish I knew what they were saying. And I don't think Mr. McMillan told us everything about his meeting with Soup.
The policeman is telling the commissioner about a bullet. It was a .38 caliber.
What bullet?
The commissioner was shot at by a size 15 shoe today. They found billiard chalk on a footprint. They've got leads on a couple of suspects.
I knew he was keeping something from us.
The policeman says they're getting nowhere locating Soup.
Mildred, how do you do it? At this distance and with them mumbling like that? How do you hear everything?
I'm a maid. Nobody tells us anything, but we're expected to know everything.
Oh, who expects you to know everything?
Other maids.
Oh.
Welcome. It is good to see you. Forgive me, I do not remember your face, but your blood is familiar.
Tom, you look sensational.
Doesn't he? How does she recognize me in this makeup?
What makeup?
Where's Janet?
Just you wait. It's a divine surprise. How's your back?
Oh, it hurts. How did you know?
The way you're moving. You really should do something for that.
Like sleeping in a coffin with a stake through my heart. I got that bedboard you advised, Doctor.
It's pretty painful, Tom. Isn't there something she could take?
Yes. Exercise. Fencing, for instance. I recommend it strongly.
Janet, you look fabulous.
Doesn't she? I've done the whole Prue series. You should see my Eeyore.
Hello, Mac.
Hi, Janet.
You know, you should really ask Alex to teach you how to fence because he's really a terrific teacher.
He didn't take a penny for the lessons.
Would you like to try on your costumes?
I'm not wearing any.
Then you should be the smash of the party.
Oh, I'd like to try mine on.
Come.
Alex, got a new pupil for you.
My price for ladies is very unreasonable, but very pleasant. How are you, Sally?
Fine. Hi, Alex.
Hi, Mac.
Hi.
Hey! Hey! You think I look like a dog?
Whatever it is, you're the next size.
Sally.
Hi.
Where's Mac? Oh, hi, Mac.
Is Chuck here?
No, I don't know where he is. He's supposed to meet me a half an hour ago. Maybe he's at work.
Stockbrokers never work, and at that, they quit in the middle of the afternoon.
Come along, Mrs. McMillan. Let's get you suited up.
Hey, Alex, where's Connie?
Behind you.
Marie Antoinette, my queen.
Arise. You in the suit. Meet me in the buttery at the stroke of midnight. Let us eat cake.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Chuck.
I'm sorry I'm late, honey.
Oh, where were you? Oh, honey, you've got something on your jacket.
Is it blood?
It looks like blood.
A cat was run over. I stopped and took it to the SPCA. The vet says he's going to be all right.
That was very nice of you. You better get into your costume.
You better get into yours.
What are you going to be, Chuck?
Casanova, of course.
Oh, then you don't have to change.
Hello, Connie.
Hi, Jeff. Hey, Alex, let's get out of these things and go home and get everything ready, okay?
See you later.
I'm ready.
Aren't you going to try any costume?
Alex, the door, the lights.
We've been robbed.
The jewelry, the necklace is still there.
Hello. Oh, hi, Commissioner. No, you didn't disturb me. Where? When? What? Okay, I'll get a robbery detail right on it. Yeah, I'll be there in a couple minutes myself, sir. No, it's just a few blocks from me. Good night.
Why would they go to all the trouble of opening the safe and not steal the jewelry?
'Tis a paradox.
'Tis a paradox?
Yes, a paradox.
A paradox, a most unusual paradox. Ho, 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 a paradox.
What's going on?
I used to study singing. I thought I might go into it as a profession.
Well, you made the right choice.
I'm finished, Commissioner. It's all yours.
Thank you. I wonder if this could be a replacement.
A fake? Wouldn't they close the door of the safe? That way no one would know that the original had been taken.
Well, they might have heard the maid coming home, and then they had to get off in a hurry.
The maid didn't come home. She went to the movies with Mildred.
Well, something must have scared them off.
Connie, who sold you this necklace?
Alex bought it for me.
It's from Rochemont, an original design. Why?
I'd like to have it authenticated.
Oh, sure. I'll take it in tomorrow and have it checked.
Good.
Would you like some coffee?
Oh, you must be exhausted. Unless,
Oh, no, we'll go. Nothing more we can do here.
Mac, thank you very much.
Sorry it had to happen, Alex.
And you, Sergeant. Good night. Good
I
night.
hate to mention it, but there's one more thing you can do for me.
Name it.
Let me have my necklace back.
Oh. Keep it in a safe place.
it's Mildred, Mac.
What is?
Mildred, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just didn't want to go in the house till somebody came home. How much?
Well, that's all right, Mildred. I'll get it.
No, thanks. It's my fare. I'll pay it.
No, I'll get it.
No, really, I insist.
I'll do it, Mildred. How much, driver?
$9.70.
$9.70?
$9.70.
It wasn't a very long movie.
Can't handle that, Mac.
Why not?
That's a 20. Company policy. We're not supposed to carry a lot of dough.
Sally, do you have any cash?
Sorry, darling, no.
Mildred, can I borrow some money?
I don't have any.
You don't have any? You just offered to pay the taxi. In fact, you insisted on it.
Yeah, but I knew you wouldn't let me.
All right, give me what change you got.
Sorry. It might help to write City Hall.
Why?
We could carry more change if we had better protection. And believe me, if there's anything that needs changing in this town, it's that police commissioner. Thanks, Mac.
I hope it doesn't get in the papers, Sally.
What? What happened?
Oh, well, the Dussain house was broken into.
No.
Right now, Mildred, take it easy. No one was hurt. Nothing was stolen. It was just broken into, that's all.
Boy, that minestrone was right. A soup. He said there was going to be a robbery, only he had the wrong address.
How did you like the movie? Did you and Agnes like it?
Oh, yeah, it was fine. It was a Danish mystery. A lot of naked murderers.
Now, Mildred, as I told you before, no burglar's going to break into this house. We don't have anything of great value, other than you.
You know, Commissioner, for a Scotsman, you got a lot of blarney in you.
Now you just relax and you get a good night's rest.
It's easy for you to talk. You got a cop to sleep with.
This is one of those inside-out, upside-down cases that my father would have loved. Nothing fits.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that fits me in this bed. I'm exhausted. Sally, what did you do to this bed?
I put a bedboard in it. Makes my back feel better.
You're supposed to put it under the mattress.
Oh. How was I supposed to know? It didn't come with instructions in it.
The floor is softer than this.
Why don't we just get down to what's really bothering you?
Agnes. Mildred said she went to the theater with Agnes.
What's bothering you about that?
But she didn't say. Mildred, the great warrior of all time, not one question about her friend.
Why, you said right off the bat, nearly the minute that we walked into the door, that nothing was taken, that everyone was okay.
True, but not one word like, how is she? Is she upset? Where is she? Why isn't she home?
How do you know she's not home?
I left instructions with a policeman there to call me when she gets in.
Everyone's missing. Agnes is missing. Soup is missing. The man that shot at you is missing.
How did you know that? Will you grab the sheet?
Well, Mildred happened to overhear you when you were talking to the policeman.
Happened to overhear?
Well, Mac, I don't like the idea of you getting shot at.
On that particular subject, you can take second place behind me. But right now, I like having you very much in front of me. Hey, what about your back? You shouldn't have been lifting all that.
Feels pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hello. But who? Who's going to be there? No, wait a minute, don't hang up. I want to talk.
What's wrong?
It was Soup. He's trying to help her. He's frightened.
Where are you going?
Out.
Well, I could have figured out that you were going out.
He says I'll meet somebody interesting if I go to the Hammond building, room 1201.
Do you think it could be Big Shoes?
I don't know. But I'll soon find out.
Take care, Mac.
It's company policy.
What's that for?
I don't want to lose my place.
Right here. Yes, Commissioner, I'll be right there. No, sir, I wasn't doing anything, just relaxing and reading, catching up on last week's newspaper. Yeah, goodbye. Wait up for me. He's alive. I'll call an ambulance.
I'm going up to the 12th floor.
Emergency? Enright here. Send an ambulance squad over to the Hammond building right away, please.
Take anything you want, but don't take my life. It's all yours. Anything.
How do I call downstairs?
Dial 4.
Enright, it's Big Shoes. He's on his way downstairs. Be careful.
But, sir, next time I should be the one to go upstairs alone, and you should be the one to do the phoning.
Yes, we'll have to work that out. You're Corlino?
Yes, sir.
I'm Commissioner of Police. What are you doing here at 2:30 in the morning?
Working.
The man in the hallway. What was his name and what was he doing here?
I haven't got the faintest idea. Maybe he came to rob me.
Maybe you had a prearranged meeting with him.
Oh, no, sir. No.
You had no meeting with anyone? Hello, Chuck.
How'd you know I was here?
If you're going to have a secret meeting, you'll have to be a little bit more careful. I saw your name in the log downstairs.
A secret meeting with my name on the log? Isn't that what an honest man would do? Well, you're probably wondering why I'm here.
You can eliminate probably.
Well, Mr. Carlino's a very good client of mine. He works late and he sleeps late, and he wanted me to buy some stocks for his account first thing in the morning when the market opened.
Why didn't you handle it by phone?
It was a rather large private transaction in the amount of $45,000 in cash.
In cash?
I have this problem with my wife. I don't like checks clearing through the account.
Where's the 45,000?
Right here.
Excuse me, sir, but Big Shoe's got away.
The guard okay?
Yes, he's on his way to the hospital.
This is a friend of mine, Chuck Forrest.
Hi.
Hi. Henry, count this, will you?
Undoubtedly, this explains the presence of the man you were chasing, the robber. He must have known my habits.
Neat.
Neat but not gaudy. You can't blame me for going after a nice commission now, can you, Mac? Well, if you don't need me any longer, stockbrokers have to get up and to work at 5 o'clock, remember?
Sometimes at 2:15.
Mr. Corlino, I'll send a bonded messenger over for the money.
That's fine.
Good night, Mac.
Good night, Chuck. Mr. Corlino, let me ask you something. You're a jeweler. Are you by any chance familiar with the Dusain necklace?
Commissioner, you're a policeman. Do you really expect me to answer this without the benefit of an attorney?
No. But perhaps you'd better alert him. Hi, good book?
Oh.
What are you doing up?
Oh, I was just gonna, I can't think of a good lie. I was worried about you.
You've got to learn not to worry.
That's what this book is about. What's worrying you?
The more involved I get in this case, the more it involves our friends. Alex and Connie were robbed. Soup is hiding someplace, probably in danger. And I just met Chuck in an all-night jeweler's. Sally, women talk to one another. Do you know if any of our friends are having money problems?
No. Let's go to bed.
Wait a minute. That let's go to bed was not a let's go to bed. It was a let's not talk about it. Let's go to bed.
You're so smart. I don't know why I worry about you. Let's go to bed.
Sally.
It's Alex.
Alex.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Forget it.
You can't forget something like it's Alex.
I know. I'm sorry. It's all right. It's my fault. I shouldn't have brought it up. I can't say any more about it.
Yes, you can. What about Alex?
I promised Connie that I wouldn't tell anybody.
I'm your husband.
Yeah, I know. You're my husband to me. But to Connie, you're anybody.
Well, Sally, you know that anything you tell me, I'll hold in confidence.
I know, Mac. But I was told to hold what I was told in confidence. Now, if I tell you, I'll be violating that confidence in the belief that you will keep the confidence. But what's to prevent you from revealing that confidence to someone that you feel equally confident will keep the confidence?
Sally, you're withholding evidence.
Mac, I'm going to trust you.
Good.
Now, a couple of weeks ago, Connie indicated that she and Alex were having a little rough go of it financially. Now, about a week ago, when we were all at the theater, I think, now I'm not sure, but I think that Connie was trying to sell the necklace.
Well, if you're right, Connie's desperate. You don't think she'd arrange to have the necklace stolen so she could claim the insurance, do you?
What a terrible thing to say.
It's also meaningless because the necklace wasn't stolen. Let's go to bed.
Oh, sure, you can sleep. You're not guilty. You didn't violate a confidence. I wasn't withholding evidence. I was withholding nothing.
Sally.
She was confident that I would keep her confidence. But you said that it was evidence, and evidently you think that evidence justifies violating a confidence. Where are we going?
To bed.
I had that feeling.
Morning, Commissioner.
Who left me this note?
Mrs. McMillan.
Well, it's in your handwriting.
Oh, I know. She was in a hurry. She asked me to write it down.
Well, what does it say?
Gee, I don't know. I can't read it.
Do you remember what she said to write down?
Yeah. She said to tell you that she didn't want to waken you. She was in a hurry, and she'd be at the club decorating the ballroom all day. Doesn't seem to be what I wrote down here.
That's good enough.
What would you like this morning, Commissioner?
Oh, just a cup of coffee. What are you nervous about?
Nervous?
Yeah, hands are shaking.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Don't you feel well?
I'm feeling guilty. That's what I'm feeling. Commissioner, I'm an accessory. I violated the trust you put in me.
What did you do?
Well, Commissioner. Commissioner, Agnes never went to the movie.
What?
Well, she got a headache just before we went in. I said I'd go home with her, but she insisted I stay. And then when you came home and told me her place had been ransacked, and you didn't even mention Agnes, well, I didn't know what to say. I didn't want to incriminate her. I called her early this morning, and she never came home. Oh, Commissioner, I've withheld evidence, but I didn't want to violate a confidence. But evidently the evidence that I didn't want to violate was a violation of the confidence that you placed in me.
Mildred, are you secretly the mother of that woman I married?
Hi, Mac. Good morning.
Good morning. Sally, this is urgent. I gotta find Sue, and I'll try to put it together. Where did he say he lived?
He said Ark, Mac.
You sure he said Ark, not Park?
Oh, no, I'm sure, Mac, because when he said Ark, I thought of 2x2, twins. Wouldn't it be nice to have twins?
Yeah. We'll have to get together on that.
Bye, Mac.
The machine's malfunctioning, sir.
How long will it be before we get a report on Agnes?
It shouldn't be very long.
Yeah, well, I'm supposed to meet the mayor in 20 minutes. That is, if the elevator strike is settled.
I didn't know the mayor was negotiating the elevator strike.
He's not. He's stranded on the 38th floor of the Equitable Building.
That must be Dallas now, sir.
What does it say?
It says the machine is working. Here it is, Dallas, Texas. Agnes Willoughby, domestic servant. Charged and convicted, 1951, theft of ring.
Put out an APB on her. What about Big Shoes? Anything on him?
Nothing as yet, sir, but I've got 2 men checking every shoe store in town.
If you find a pair of tan loafers my size, let me know. What about my friend, Chuck Forrest?
Well, the lab reports that it was animal blood on the coat and everything else checks out. He did take an injured cat to the SPCA at the time he stated.
Good. What about our friendly round-the-clock jeweler, Carlino? Anything on him?
Negative.
Anything on Soup?
Negative.
This whole case is negative.
Affirmative.
We gotta find out where Soup lives. We don't want to lose him.
Sir, Mrs. McMillan was the last one to spend any time with Soup. Do you remember if she remembers his saying anything that'll help us?
Well, I remember asking her, but she didn't remember anything, remember?
Great lunch. How'd you ever find that place?
A friend of Mac's who's a soup freak told me that they had the best chowder in town.
Thanks for picking up the check.
Forget it. Next time it'll be your turn.
I hope so. May I tell you something in confidence?
Absolutely not.
Oh, Sally, please. I just gotta talk to someone, and you are my best friend. Chuck's business is really doing terribly.
Please don't tell me. My husband is the commissioner of police. Before that, he was the best criminal attorney in town. He gets everything out of me. He even knows my age, so don't tell me. Noah's Ark. That's it, the Ark.
The Ark?
That's where he lives. I've got to find a phone. There must be a phone around here.
There.
Okay, I'll check back in an hour.
Don't close this. I have to call my husband.
Lady, this is the police call box. Business only.
Well, this is a business call. My husband is the commissioner of police.
Oh, sure he is.
He is. Call him up and ask him. This is an emergency. I am Mrs. McMillan. Tell him I have the soup information that he needs.
The soup information?
I'm not going to say another word. Now just call him.
Plug me through to the commissioner's office, please. Sir, this is Patrolman Dubowski. There's a young lady here who says she's your wife. Dark? Yes, sir. That too, sir. Well, yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're the one.
Hi, Mac. Mac, I found the Ark. It's a boat.
Where?
At the Bay Marina near the entrance.
Bay Marina. Sally, you're a credit to my profession.
I'll keep an eye out until you get here.
No, you go on home. We'll take care of it.
I'll be right there, sir. Where am I going? Yes, sir. There's Big Shoes and Soup. Hold it, police! I'm all right. Yeah, I'm all right.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, Mac.
I didn't know I hit him.
You didn't. I did.
Tom. Abel Kleinschmidt. Do you know him?
Patient of mine. I treated him off and on.
Was he heading for your boat for a reason?
He's been on the boat before. Probably looking for the keys. He's probably going to steal it.
Why did you shoot him?
Working on my gun, he jumped aboard. I fired. That's all that happened.
How did you happen to have him as a patient?
Somebody recommended him. I don't remember who. Look, I'm going to the hospital. See how he is.
I'll need a report from you later. How you doing?
Well, I feel lucky to be alive.
That close, huh?
Yeah. You know what?
What?
A sandwich saved me.
What?
See? The bullet got stuck in the Polish sausage.
Where?
Soup will be all right in a couple days, sir. Wasn't that Big Shoes, Commissioner?
Yeah. His name is Abel Kleinschmidt.
Abel Kleinschmidt. That registers.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm programming myself for Kleinschmidt.
Well, would you mind programming yourself in my office? I have work to do.
Sure, but can we stop and pick up a sandwich on the way?
Sure.
My sandwich got wounded.
I'll recommend it for a pension. What do you think of this case, Ann?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
But I needed that.
Commissioner, that doctor, he's a friend of yours, isn't he?
Yes, I have ubiquitous friends.
Something's coming back.
And right.
Kleinschmidt, Abel, armed robbery 59, assault 63. He served 5 years in prison, but he's no innovator. Somebody has to do his thinking for him.
I figured, but who is it?
Soup would have the answer. It'll be a couple days before we can talk to him.
Sergeant Enright, we found this. It fell out of Kleinschmidt's pocket.
Oh, thank you. Oh, boy, if I could whistle, I'd whistle.
You can't whistle?
Mm-mm. Only breathing in, not breathing out. See?
for you.
Hey, maybe Kleinschmidt was planning to go to that costume ball.
I doubt if he was on the guest list.
Well, he could have been planning to crash the party, take a second crack at the necklace.
But why? The necklace we found has to be a fake. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been left in the safe. Have you heard from Mrs. Dusain? Has she been to the jeweler's yet?
She said she'd be there about 20 minutes from now.
Let's go down. If you're lucky, maybe he'll browse your sandwich for you. What's the matter, Mr. Rochemont?
I'm sorry, it isn't this. It's an unbelievable smell. Cheese or sausage. Pardon me, but it really is most distracting and unexplainable.
What about the necklace?
Oh, there's no question whatsoever.
That it's real?
Yes.
Yes? You're sure?
I created it. I know my own work. It's genuine.
Thank you. Ah, feel a lot better.
Would you like us to see you home, Connie?
Oh, thank you, Mac, but the insurance company insisted I go with their driver. See you tomorrow night. Bye.
So long, Connie. And thank you, Mr. Rochemont.
Oh, it's a pleasure, Commissioner.
Follow her.
Why, you have a suspicion?
Nothing that good, but when in doubt, follow her.
Right.
No, sir. No one named Kleinschmidt reserved or rented a costume.
All right, if you hear anything, let me know.
I'll certainly keep in touch.
Thank you. Well, it doesn't make any sense at all, but we've got to cover that party.
I can't go on hunches. You've got no tip, no proof, no nothing.
We've got a $250,000 necklace at a costume ball and over 100 guests in disguise.
But it's impossible to cover the in and outs of a place like that without a detail of at least 20 men. Look, Commissioner. Look at all these doors. Corridors. Back, side, front entrances.
How many men can we spare?
2.
2?
All right, 3.
4.
Okay, 5. But 5's not enough.
Make it 6.
I've got a solution. Call the party off.
Maybe I can talk Connie Dusain out of wearing the necklace.
You do that and I'll kiss you.
Don't discourage me. I'll call you and let you know. Connie, do yourself a favor, will you? Don't wear the necklace to that party.
Are you telling us that you cannot protect her, Mac?
Alex? Maybe he's right.
Oh, come on, Connie. You're going to wear it. Sit down, Mac.
No.
Are you sure you don't want to drink?
No, thanks. I'm going to stay a minute. This isn't fun and games, Alex. There are ruthless people out there who are after that necklace, and I don't want to see anybody else get hurt. It's my duty to warn you of the risk.
I know about the risk, Mac. A man doesn't buy his wife a necklace worth a fortune without being aware of the risk. What good is a necklace if a woman can't wear it?
That's true. And I can't stop you. I can only tell you you're asking for trouble.
Alex, maybe I shouldn't wear it as a favor to Mac.
Connie's not worried about your necklace. He's worried about the possible embarrassment to his department.
Have it your way. I'm supposed to take care of people. And you do fall into the category of people.
Then take care of us. That's your job. But Connie's going to wear the necklace. Mac, I refuse to live in an atmosphere of terror.
Good afternoon.
Bye, Mac.
You did it again.
I did it again.
Oh, that's right. Say it like you didn't do it again.
Well, I may have done it again, and then again I may not have done it again. What are we talking about, Sally?
I call you with soup information. You go after him. Then what happens? Nothing happens. We don't hear a word. We've been nervous wrecks all day long.
Should have called the office.
I did call the office. Ann didn't know where you were. You didn't call her. She's very worried. You know, she wants me to call you if I've heard anything.
Well, there's nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about. But the last time you went after Soup, you got shot at.
Oh, we caught him.
You did? Thank God. Why couldn't you have called and told us?
On Tom's boat.
Maybe he wanted to buy it. Tom wants to sell that boat, you know.
He wasn't shopping. I was chasing him. How do you know Tom wants to sell his boat?
Janet told me.
Oh. In confidence.
Would you like a drink?
Yeah. I could use one. Or 2, or 3. I'm sorry I made you worry. I must have. You don't drink solo.
I'm not drinking solo. I'm keeping Mildred company. You know, when you didn't call, she got very nervous. I had to give her a drink to calm her down. To cheer her up. Make her feel better.
How's she feeling?
Better. I was looking for some gin to make your martini, but I think somebody drank it all.
I wonder who that could be. I'll make myself a scotch, Mildred. Thank you for your concern.
You really should have called. It wasn't very kind. I'm gonna go make dinner. I think.
Sally, that necklace isn't a fake. I don't like it. I know why I don't like it.
Why do I feel a sudden urge to say why?
I don't like it because I have the feeling that every one of our friends knows what's going on except me.
Well, maybe it's money, Mac. All of our friends seem to be having financial troubles.
All of them? Don't tell me, let me guess. Let's see now. We've covered Alex and Connie, Tom and Janet. So Laurie told you in confidence that Chuck needs money too.
I'm not saying a word.
You're not saying no.
I'm not saying.
Everybody's not saying. Clyde Schmidt's alive, but no help. Soup is alive, no help. Agnes is missing, no help. Corlino isn't talking. Chuck isn't talking. Tom isn't talking. Mildred's the only one that's doing some talking, and she isn't making any sense. Cheers.
Yoo-hoo, Commissioner, it's for you.
What is?
The phone.
Well, I'll take it in here.
I already took it in there. It's Chief Yakel.
Yeah, Chief. Oh, yeah?
Listen, I forgot
Right.
to say if you were in or out.
I'm in. Yeah. Well, I suppose it would be a good idea, but... Oh, you did?
I didn't tell him.
I
It
see.
was the
Yeah.
McMillan residence.
I'll tell him for you. Okay, Chief. I guess that's the only thing we can do. All right, thank you. Mildred.
What did Chief Yakel want?
I'm wearing a costume tonight.
Oh, Mac. I knew you'd come around. Thank you.
That kiss was under false pretenses. It's business, Sally. Connie's going to wear her necklace, and we don't want it stolen. The chief is going to augment the force, and he feels that a costume would be an excellent cover.
Well, you could have lied to me.
No, I couldn't.
Well, could I lie to me? You didn't want me to feel bad, so you decided to wear a costume. Connie's necklace is just a good excuse to do it.
Yes, Sally.
I knew you'd do it for me. Mac, are you ready? Mac, are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, you look so cute.
I'm not going.
Mac, you've got to. Besides, that was the only thing they had left. Now, here, I made this finishing touch just for you.
I feel like a horse's behind.
You don't look like one. Besides, you'd be a bunny's behind. Turn around. Hello? Oh. Okay, I'll tell him. Thank you. That was Chief Yakel. He's getting very nervous. The Dusains arrived early. He wants us to hurry.
Okay.
You know, I always wanted to ask.
No jokes. Remember now, no jokes.
Now, let's not hurry. You know what happened?
you know how fast you were... Oh, okay, Peter Rabbit, let's see your license.
Well, I don't have my license, but...
Okay, Bugs Bunny, do you want to step out of the car, please, and take a little test?
I'm Commissioner McMillan.
You know, every rabbit I stop tells me that. But you were driving over the speed limit, and you don't have your license. Now, do you want to step out of the car, please, and take a little test, or I'm going to haul you downtown?
He is Commissioner McMillan.
Yes, ma'am. Mister, don't do anything we'll both be sorry for.
I am Commissioner McMillan, and there's a robbery.
A robbery? Now, that's funny, because I haven't heard about a robbery.
I am Commissioner McMillan, and the robbery hasn't happened yet.
The robbery hasn't happened yet? Then you've got time to take a little test, all right? I want you to walk this line to about, Want to walk that, please?
Good luck, Mac.
Vehicle checks out. Belongs to a McMillan.
Thank you. That was excellent, Commissioner. Bye. Promotion.
Come on, Mac, we better hurry.
McDonagall, everything okay? Good. The commissioner will be here soon.
Good evening, Sergeant. Don't you say a word.
Yes, sir. Evening, Mrs. McMillan.
Hi, Sergeant Enright. Where have you got your gun?
How's everything going?
We got devils surrounded at every entrance there. I mean, we got them at the archway over there. We've got a devil at the front door, devil at the back door, devil at the bandstand, and then a devil at the punch bowl.
Good. Where's the chief?
Oh, he's over there by the punch bowl, sir, talking to McGonagall. You know, he's gone out on a limb for us, put on 3 extra men.
Oh, yeah? Dressed as waiters, right? Right. Evening, Chief.
Oh, good evening, good evening, good evening. Nice party, you know.
Yeah. I see they took away your name and gave you a number.
Yeah, well, I was lucky to get anything the last minute. All they had left was this and some stupid Easter bunny outfit. McGonagall, let's check those,
What was that?
It's a red herring.
I don't see any of our friends.
Oh, well, there's Tom and Janet Benton dancing, and there's Laurie Forrest.
Where are the Dusanes?
Oh, they're in the anteroom.
Let's go say hello to Alex and Connie.
I'll go look for Mr. Forrest.
I hate it when you're like this. I mean, I hate it.
I don't want to talk about it. Keep him away from me. Just a little show of royal temper. Shall we return to our subjects, dear?
Wow. Now I believe in the Easter Bunny. Hey, Sally, you have done a fantastic job of converting this mausoleum. I mean, it sparkles.
Not nearly as much as your necklace.
I can see some of the breaths it's taking, including my own.
Oh, Mac, relax.
I will in about 4 hours.
Dr. Tom Benton, please. Will Dr. Tom Benton please go to the phone in the main lobby?
That's the penalty for being a good doctor. Always on duty.
Hi, people. Be back in a minute, I hope.
If it is, I'd like to see the patient's face when he arrives in that outfit and suggests a transfusion.
Shall we, dear? Excuse us.
Hey, mister, you haven't even complimented me on the decorations already.
What? Oh.
You could get closer if we danced.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Well, you could get closer,
You mean to the necklace?
for one thing.
May I have your tail, Miss Pussycat?
It would be my pleasure. You're kidding with those feet.
Well, I think beauty contests are a vital part of our society. Hello, honey. Where you been? I've been looking all over for you.
Of course you have. She's cute for such a big girl.
I've got to tell Connie discreetly to stay where we can watch her.
Oh, Mac, you were never so graceful. Mac, are you holding something back? Do you have a tip that that necklace is going to be stolen tonight?
Yes. I got a tip from me to me.
Well, when Alex asks me to dance, you can dance with her and tell her.
What makes you think he's
Oh,
gonna do
come
that?
on. A woman knows those things. Hey, Alex, would you like to dance with me?
My pleasure.
See?
Yeah. Here's your tail. Well, let's see. Okay, here we go.
Wow, this is a super party. I mean, I've had a dozen invitations to dance. I wonder what they're after.
I hope it isn't the necklace.
Yeah, me too.
Connie, do me a favor, will you? Stay where we can watch you.
Sure. How many you are watching me?
Oh, half a squad.
Hey, I always wondered, how much is half a squad? And which ones are they?
I don't know. You should have bought a program.
Oh, you.
Sally is the most graceful panther I've danced with in years.
You are very gallant.
That's because I'm Louis II and I try hard. There you are.
Thank you.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Everything all right?
Yes.
How is Kleinschmidt?
Still in a coma. Frankly, Mac, I'm not sure he's gonna make it.
Is that good for our side or bad for our side? He's alive. Adams, call an ambulance. And right, have the rest of the men cover the exits. Attention, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chief of Police Yakel.
They're gone.
All right, Connie, tell me exactly what happened. Excuse me.
When it got dark, they just disappeared. I think I felt a scissors. I think they were just snipped off. Mac, look.
Out of my way. Call an ambulance. It's Gregorian. You know, the costumer.
Did you find the necklace?
Not on the body.
Well, we tracked all along the escape route. We couldn't find it either.
Mac, can't sleep.
I can.
Oh, Mac, my back. I've got tension knots all up and down it.
What happened to the fencing lessons? Alex called off?
Oh, no, he said it would be good to keep our date tomorrow, keep our minds off things.
That's a good idea.
I can't sleep until I get everything straight. Now, Kleinschmidt was working for Gregorian, and Gregorian masterminded the whole thing, right?
I think that there were two people after the necklace. Gregorian and someone else. And the other one got it. And now, good night.
You can't say goodnight after you said someone else got it. How do you know two people were involved?
Because there were two plans to blow the lights.
Maybe one of them was a backup plan for the other one.
I don't think so. Good night.
Good night, Mac. Mac, who do you think was after the necklace?
If I answer that, will you let me get some sleep?
Yes?
I don't know.
Mac, you must have some idea who was after it.
Well, it was whoever fired the gun.
How do you know it wasn't Gregorian who fired the gun?
There would be nitrate residue on his sleeve. The gun wasn't traceable, but whoever fired it will have traces of nitrate on his sleeve.
I know that. I used to do the gunpowder test for my dad.
And now let's get some sleep.
Okay. Mac, do you think that one of the people that was known for a real long time could have been pressured into doing something like this by accident?
What?
Do you think one of our friends did it?
Well, if you're asking if one of our friends an attempted murderer, the answer is yes.
Well, I can't hear a word you're saying.
I said yes, it's possible.
Commissioner, you'll never guess. Oh, I didn't knock. I always knock. I mean, I knock even when there's no reason to knock. I should have knocked.
Come in, Mildred.
Commissioner, Agnes is downstairs. She feels very badly that she didn't go to the police, but she was afraid the police would think she'd done it because of her record, and then she'd get fired.
Agnes, what happened Wednesday night?
She came home with a terrible headache, and she saw that big man open the safe and take out the necklace. She was terrified.
Go on, Agnes.
He looked at the necklace and put it back in the safe, and then turned around and saw her watching him. Oh, she ran.
Agnes, now this is important. If you had a headache, why didn't you stay home?
Because Mr. and Mrs. Dusain insisted that she go out.
Agnes, is that true?
Thank you, Agnes. You've been very helpful.
Commissioner, you've made Agnes very happy today.
I don't think Alex and Connie are going to say the same.
Mac, it wasn't a fake.
Kleinschmidt and Gregorian knew it was a fake. That's why they left it in the safe.
It was not a fake.
You had a copy made, didn't you, Connie?
Why would I put a copy in the safe?
Because of your husband. You didn't want him to know you'd allowed the real necklace to be pawned.
Mac, you were there when the jeweler authenticated my necklace.
The authentication was what created the problem. You made Chuck go down to Corlina's and borrow the real necklace.
Chuck? Oh, come on, Mac.
You were followed when you left the jeweler's. The detectives saw you and Chuck exchanging packages. You obviously switched back to the phony necklace to wear at the ball.
Boy. I feel safe in a city with a police commissioner as perceptive as you are.
Connie, if Chuck dies, you could be an accessory to murder. Do you understand that? Now, for the last time, was that necklace a fake?
Yes.
All right. Now I need to know who stole the necklace at the ball.
Why don't you just go on? You seem to have theorized it beautifully.
I think you stole your own necklace to cover up the deception, which is not a crime, Connie, unless you file an insurance claim. The only thing you're guilty of so far is a lover's indiscretion.
I stole the necklace myself. I needed money.
For Chuck?
Yes. So he could cover stock manipulations. I love him.
So you did it for Chuck. And Alex Did it for you.
Alex.
He didn't want you to know he needed the money. He was afraid he'd lose you. So he set up the first robbery with Gregorian to get the insurance money.
For me?
There's a bitter irony in it, Connie. If Alex hadn't stolen for you, he never would have found out about your infidelity.
Alex shot Chuck?
Yes. Enright.
Yes, sir.
Get on down to Gregorian's and check Alex's costume before it's dry cleaned. The possibility it might have nitrate on the sleeve. I'll pick up Alex.
Yes, sir.
You want to stay here a while?
Can I?
Sure.
I need a minute or two to catch my breath, sort out my life.
Stay as long as you like. Very reasonable rates.
You're a very special man, Mac. I hope Sally realizes that.
I remind her of it every night. If you need anything, ask my secretary, huh?
You know, I'm really looking forward to this, Alex. But I've got to warn you, I only know two things about fencing. Douglas and Fairbanks.
Don't worry, Sally. I'll teach you.
Okay.
Pick a foil. One that feels good to you. Try this. Good? Follow me.
Good. Oh, Alex, here's your costume. I'll return it for you. I've got to take ours back, too.
Oh, no, thank you, Sally. I'll bring it back myself on Monday.
$27.50 a day? Not to mention the weekend. You'll be losing. I'm glad to do it, Alex.
No, thank you, Sally.
Listen, I'm going there anyway. Why not? Anyway, this one needs cleaning. It's got, looks like nitrate. On the sleeve.
You're a very bright girl, Sally. But that was very stupid. What do you know?
Well, I don't know if I know what I know. I mean, I probably don't know half as much as I know, you know? Why don't we start fencing?
We are fencing, Sally.
Oh, maybe we better quit.
You put yourself in a very unfortunate situation.
Alex, if you've got something to hide, why don't you just go to Mac and tell him? I'm sure he'll do everything he can to help you.
Now, that's not my nature, Sally. You don't know me.
Alex, you broke the tip off your foil.
I regret to say that there's going to be a terrible fencing accident. On guard.
Ah!
I can't kill you outright, Sally. I'll have to make it look like an accident.
Kill me? You're not kidding.
I am afraid not.
Ow! Alex, stop this. You don't want to kill me.
That's true, but I have to. Fight back.
How can I? Alex, stop this. Alex, stop this!
Alex! I'm leaving, Mac, and she's leaving with me.
Don't be foolish.
Hold it. One more step, Commissioner, and you'll be a widower. Come on.
Oh, Mac, here. Go on, go on. Mac, watch it. I'll call the cops.
Do that.
Get me the police. Right.
Book him.
Yes, sir.
Burglary, attempted murder.
Listen, Commissioner, next time, You should pick up the clothing, and I should pick up the suspect.
Yes, Enright, we'll have to work that out.
Oh, I'm glad it's over. Guess what? My back is fine. I think it was the fencing.
Good, good. Now we can take the board out of the bed.
Be my pleasure.
Hello? Yes, this is he. Right. Good. Okay.
What was that?
Good news. The soup. It's gonna be okay.
Oh, good.
Mildred? I thought you might be interested in knowing you can rest easy. The man who comes through windows is going to be just fine. And from now on, we'll come through the front door. And don't disturb us, Mildred. Yeah, we will. Thank you. Good night.
That was sweet of you to need an excuse to call Mildred so that she wouldn't disturb us.
Well, I mean, now that the board's coming out of the bed. Sally? Sally?
I got to lock it on the floor, Mac.
Officer in need of assistance, proceed to Marina Bay Drive.
All right, come along.
Well, we got him.
Yes, we did.
You're all wet, sir.
Yes, we are.
Sir, about the football game Sunday. There could be trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Well, sir, a bookie was killed in Las Vegas last week, and locally there's been very heavy betting on the game Sunday. Now, maybe they tie in, maybe they don't, but lots of bookies are coming into town for the game.
Bookies don't come into town to watch football, Sergeant. They have scouts for that. They get together only when they have a problem.
I understand, sir. The question is, what's the problem?
Put out some feelers. I'll bet you it has something to do with football.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sandy King with another Hawk's Eye View, your inside pregame look at your team. Today, we have an unusual opportunity to get some inside facts as we talk to Lowball Lewis, the team trainer. Hi, Lowball.
Hi, Sandy.
Well, first of all, Lowball, tell me, what is the condition of Vic Whalen's leg?
Now, the doc says his leg's a lot better, but not as good as those.
Oh, come on, Lowball. We're on tape here. I'm going to rewind this thing. We got to start all over.
Oh, anytime.
Brian, I told you to keep these series of plays in order. What are you doing to me?
Hi.
What are you doing here? I can't coach the team with you standing around like that.
Hello, Mrs. McMillan.
Hi, Mr. Royce.
Nice to see you.
You too.
You got a cigarette?
No, I don't smoke.
Neither do I.
Mrs. McMillan has come for that autographed football.
Football? Oh, yeah, I gave it to that kid, Whizzer. You know the kid that hangs around? Hey, Whizzer! Whizzer!
Do they bite?
Only when they lose. Where is that kid? Hey! Who's got that special autographed football?
Look around for it. How many white footballs have we got?
Everybody, let's look for that white football.
Coach, think that could be it?
Yeah, that looks like it.
Well, oh, come on, Lobo, do you mind? We're trying to do a show here.
Oh, sorry, but wow.
Yeah, right, well, right. Well, let's start over again.
I see you found it.
Yes, Father Monahan and the kids are really gonna dig this.
Oh, Mr. Royce. I'll be right back, Sandy.
Oh, you're beautiful, Lobo. You are beautiful.
Did you get a chance to think over
The
that?
answer is no, Lobo. I'm the owner and the manager of a football team. I'm not a benevolent organization.
Oh, but I really need
As
it
a trainer, you make a great storyteller. Last time it was your transmission. The time before that, it was your grandmother.
No, there's no story this time.
And no loan either, Lobo.
Mr. Royce, maybe I
It's
could...
all right. This will only
Look,
take a minute.
can we talk
What is
about
this, a
this right-
Chinese torture? No is no is no. You got a cigarette?
Oh, sure, sir. Right here.
Get out of here. You know I've given up smoking.
Poor guy.
I'm the poor guy. They're always hitting me up for money. Timber, lowball, Vic Whalen, Sandy King. What am I, a money fountain?
Well, see you later, Mr. Royce. Thanks a lot again. I don't know whether you noticed this, but I'm not one of the players.
I did. That's why I tackled you. I didn't want you to get off the field without my autograph.
You're Billy Benton.
Oh, you know me, huh?
Who doesn't?
Well, I don't know you.
Sally McMillan. Married.
Oh, heartbroken.
Sure. You better sign right there.
Sure, who's it for?
It's for Father Monahan's School for Boys.
Father Joe, too much. I was one of his boys. I was raised in the orphanage. He's the only family I ever had. Hey, why don't I go with you when you deliver the ball?
To the orphanage?
Sure.
Oh, wow. The kids would go crazy meeting you. I've got to get the rest of their autographs first.
Okay, good. It'll give me time to practice my passes.
Maybe next time you'll connect.
Right.
Let's try Sacramento Street, Brady. It might be a little bit faster.
Right, sir.
How far is Father Monahan's School for Boys, Brady?
About 20 minutes by car, sir. 3 if you walk.
I'll walk. Hi, honey.
Hi, darling.
I made the mistake of taking the car. Traffic was as usual.
Oh, you should do something about that, Commissioner.
I intend to. I'm going to sell the car.
Mac, you know Billy Benton.
Hi.
Hi.
He volunteered to join me this afternoon.
Great.
It's a pleasure. You have great legs.
Thank you.
I mean hers.
I agree, especially the left one.
Here. There. Oh,
Well, I guess I've had enough to drink.
sorry, darling.
How'd you two meet?
Oh, he tackled me.
He tackled you.
Well, I didn't know that she was married, and I didn't realize you were so big.
Be careful now. Oh! You did that on purpose. I
Me?
know it. No. Oh, right in the eye.
Now, that's what I like. One-on-one coverage.
Well, every once in a while, I get caught holding. But I get to pay the penalty.
If I weren't in training, I'd drink to that.
Why don't you eat to it? You could join us for dinner tonight.
No bachelor wants to have dinner with a quiet, sedate, old, heavily married couple.
Where?
No matter how charming we are.
Hey, Commissioner, that's not true. I'm aware of my reputation, but that only sells tickets. If I had my choice, I'd much rather be with my friends.
There, I told you so. You're gonna have dinner with us tonight.
Well, thanks, but I can't. I have a couple of dates, and
Well, bring her along. Bring both of them along. We'd love it, wouldn't we,
Sure
Sal?
we would.
Well, they're a little different, you know.
Well, anytime you can join us, please do. You have the football?
Yes, I got the football. Isn't it neat?
This would mean a lot to Father Monahan. He'll put it in permanent exhibition in the trophy case.
I don't think so.
Why? I thought it was for the kids.
Wow, something is smudged and then it says, is trying to kill me.
Enright, I want you to talk to the entire team one at a time. Now, Harlan Royce's name is above the message. Vic Whalens is below. Billy, where are they?
Vic Whalens over there, and I don't see Harlan Royce. Well, listen, I got a change in practice. I'll see you people later, huh?
Right. Enright, you talk to Vic Whalen, I'll talk to Sandy King.
One step slower and I can keep up with you.
Well, Vic, for a guy who's not going to be in there very much this year, you're sure taking it with a smile.
Well, look, I'm a pro. Billy helps the team, that's all that matters. I'm for the guy.
Since you're not going to be playing much, won't it be difficult to stay in training, follow the rules, keep that curfew, especially for a bachelor?
Well, anything can happen. You gotta stay in shape.
Right. Well, our time is up. Thank you, Vic Whalen, for this talk and your honest comments. This is Sandy King, closing out another Hawk's Eye View.
Thanks, Sandy. Sorry it didn't work.
Huh? What do you mean?
You stirring up trouble. You worried about losing your job?
Vic? Mr. King, there's a question I'd like to ask you, if
Vic
you don't
Whalen
mind.
is some terrific actor.
Actor?
Well, Benton takes the ball out of his hands, the bread out of his mouth. He's got nothing but compliments, don't you, Billy?
Oh, you signed this football for my wife.
Hey! Hey! Something's happened! Hey, come quick, will you? There's big trouble!
Mac, I think I'll wait in the field.
Yeah, go ahead.
Commissioner?
His name was Willie White. We all called him Whizzer. A real nice kid.
What did he do?
Oh, he just ran errands. You know, he's a gopher. Go for this, go for that.
Enright, see what you can find out about it.
Yes, sir.
Looks like a kitchen knife. Probably from in here. Here, take this down to headquarters. Check this out.
Yes, sir.
Anything so far?
More prints than we can handle.
Who would have left the field during practice?
Everyone goes on and off the field. Phone calls, towels, men's room. There's no way of counting.
All right, Lowball, tell me exactly how you found the body.
Sure, and I'll show you. Come on. See, I was coming down this corridor here on my way to the rub-down room, and I made the turn here, and I walked on by without thinking what I saw, and I got clear down to here, and suddenly I thought, frozen shoelaces. So I went back and opened the box, and he fell out.
You couldn't have seen any frozen shoelaces. The counter's in the way. Now, why did you open the refrigerator door?
Well, I was looking for a soft drink, see, and sometimes they leave them in there. And they leave, you know, mustard and ketchup, and I take them home.
All right, Lowball, that's all. For now.
How you doing?
The boy's dead.
There's nothing as desolate as an empty stadium. It's like a big carton with 90,000 empties.
McMillan! Why can't I leave the field? I gotta get this story in the air.
You'll have to wait. We want to talk with you later.
I'm a suspect?
Everyone's a suspect. You worked on the city desk for over 2 years. You know how we operate. Stick around.
Thanks a lot, McMillan.
Can I go home or am I a suspect?
Did you do it?
No.
Okay, then you can go home.
No, I can't. I left my car at Father Monahan's.
Well, then why don't you wait for a few minutes? We'll drive you over there.
Okay. I feel like walking. I think I'll meet you in the parking lot. Bye, darling.
I could use a drink. How about you?
Yeah, I could use it. But I'm not in training.
What, are you adopting me?
Did you adopt Wizard?
No, it's just the opposite. He adopted me. I guess I did.
What do you know about him?
He had a crooked smile. He needed attention. Nothing really. Kids get hung up on football players, you know that. He got my sandwiches for me, got my bottled water, ran my errands. I gave him a couple of bucks, a pat on the back. What are you looking at?
Bloodstains on your shirt.
Did you ever get hit by a 300-pound tackle? Well, go check. It's your job, isn't it?
That's right. It's my job. I'll keep it.
Hey, Billy,
Oh, it's all right. He's one of ours. I think.
Oh, I got a lead on the kid's family. They're sharecroppers.
I want to pick up the expenses for the funeral.
Why?
I feel sorry for the kid. No, because he liked me.
Commissioner.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Royce left about a half hour ago, but we found the kid's bike.
Good. Now, Billy.
Don't leave town.
Exactly.
This is Whizzer's bike.
Boy, it's so new.
And expensive, especially on a couple of bucks a day.
Mm-hmm. You know, for a young bike, it's got an awful lot of mileage on it.
Wow, it does have a lot of mileage on it, doesn't it?
What do those look like to you?
Well, they could be bookie slips, sir, but I wouldn't bet on it.
I would. Check the code of the Vice Squad and see if you can find a way of getting this bike down to the lab.
Oh, but I already have.
Right here. He's gonna go to the lab and end up in the hospital. If Whizzer was a bagman,
What's a bagman?
a bagman is one who collects money from the runners.
What's a runner?
A runner, Sally, is someone who collects money from the bettors. Maybe he was killed because he knew something he shouldn't, like how the next game was going to turn out. 4 days before it's played. Where'd you park the car?
Right up there. I don't think Billy had anything to do with it.
I think you don't want to think Billy had anything to do with it.
He's a good guy, Mac. I have it on the best of authority.
Oh, yeah? Who?
Me. And I know a good guy when I see one. That's a compliment.
Why a written message and not a phone call? Why would they want to kill a kid? What could he know?
I have one more question.
What?
Are you coming home for dinner tonight?
Depends on the answer to the one question.
I love you.
That's not the question.
It certainly is the answer.
Okay.
Stuffed peppers.
What?
That's what we're having for dinner tonight.
Oh, I love them too.
Be careful.
Hey, Mrs. McMillan.
Oh, Mildred,
Glad
it's
you're
good to
home.
see you. I forgot my
keys
keys
inside
at home. Both of us together.
Well, it's a good thing we keep a spare one in the potted plant.
That's for sure. I used it the other day.
Listen, I have good news. I just saw Al about placing a bet on the Hawks.
You're not supposed to bet with a bookie, especially not Al. Mac just got him off.
Yeah, but with Al, we only have to give 6 points. Earlier this morning, it was 15. That means the betting odds have dropped.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll do it for that. That was supposed to be with Grace. That way it'd be a nice, friendly $2 wager.
Yeah, but the odds with Al are better. And $2 is $2.
This one needs water. I still think the maid would have been a better better.
Listen, Mrs. McMillan. Could you have used the spare key yesterday and left it inside the house after you used it?
Yes, I could have.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
What are we going to do?
Ooh. I think we're going to go inside.
That's a lovely idea.
I wonder why the point spread changed. I'll ask Mac. He'll know.
You're not going to tell him.
Oh, I have to tell him.
Well, if you tell Mr. McMillan that the odds are changing, he's going to figure out that I'm placing bets. And betting's illegal.
I'll tell him without incriminating us.
How?
Don't worry. I'll tell him so that he won't know about the bet.
Uh-huh. You want to bet?
Hi, honey.
Concocted for your pleasure. I hope it pleases you, my lord.
Taste this.
Why?
Because I think you're trying to poison me. There's no other explanation for this preamble you just delivered.
I have something to tell you.
What?
But I'll only tell you if you promise that you won't ask me how it is I know what it is I'm going to tell you.
Okay, how do you know? I'll ask you before you start.
I can't tell you. I don't want to hurt an innocent party who isn't very innocent.
I'll drink to that. Arriba.
Arriba.
Abajo.
Abajo.
Al centro.
El centro.
El dentro.
El dentro. You like it?
There's a lot of sugar.
Oh. Do we have a deal?
Yes, yes.
The point spread on the Hawks game has gone down drastically.
How do you know? I mean, did it happen in the last couple hours?
Yes. What does it mean?
Is that included in the deal?
What are you doing?
Calling Al. He's a bookmaker.
Oh, how do you know that Al, still makes book?
Well, he doesn't, really. It's every once in a while people force bets on him.
Oh.
Al, it's Mac. Tell me, what's the scam on the Hawk game Sunday? Well, where's the money coming from? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, Al, thanks.
Where's the money coming from?
According to the grapevine, there were two very suspicious bets.
Oh?
One was for $2,
Oh?
and the other was for $75,000.
Oh. Which one bothers you the most?
Both. But the $75,000 bet has some other people nervous.
Do you think it could be coming from someone closely associated with the team?
I think it has. And I think that's why the bookies dropped the spread.
You know, Mac, I don't see what's wrong with a player betting on his own team to win.
Because it's illegal. And it's worse if he bets on the other team.
The other team? How could you bet on the other team? Who could control the outcome of a football game?
Oh, the coach, the owner, among other people, the quarterback.
Billy?
Billy.
Commissioner Wizard didn't have a police record. But he's gotten 2 traffic tickets in the last couple of weeks right here. He never caused anybody any trouble.
Well, he caused somebody trouble.
Traffic division says that he used to park his bike somewhere behind these stores in the alley.
So he worked for one of these shop owners, huh?
Uh-huh.
Question is, which one of the bookies?
Yeah, Commissioner, you know, there's a great delicatessen there. It serves terrific pastrami, great pickles, and sensational sauerkraut.
Sergeant, I've had breakfast.
Oh, yeah, so have I. Commissioner, if there's a fix-on in this game, it's because somebody wants or needs money. And if what Mrs. McMillan heard at the field is true, there's Harlan Royce, Timber, Lowball, Sandy King, Vic Whalen.
Why Vic Whalen?
Well, Billy took over his old job.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, there's that great deli over there with a fantastic pastrami, the great pickles, and the...
Sensational sauerkraut, and a corn stamp shop, and a pet shop, and a barber shop, and a ladies' lingerie. You ever been in there?
Hmm? Ladies' lingerie shop?
No, no, the barber shop.
Oh, no, sir.
You take that.
Commissioner, if I'm going to go in there and try to get information without seeming suspicious, I got to get a haircut.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't need a haircut. But if I may be so bold, sir, you could.
I couldn't. Sally would divorce me.
Why?
She cuts my hair.
But I get my haircuts from old Vern. Now, what's old Vern going to say when I come in a couple of weeks with a different haircut? I just can't hurt old Vern.
I can understand that.
Thank you, sir. I'll see you after I get my haircut.
Your hairdresser's name is George Harvard.
It is?
My card. Your name, sir?
Sergeant. Bill Sargent.
What'll it be, Bill? Trim, wave set, curl emphasis, or a complete redo?
Oh, I think just a trim would be fine.
Oh, you need a redo.
Oh, well, how long will that take?
It's unimportant. Time will fly. But with your shaped head and that large but strong jaw, just reshaping the hair, freeing it, one might say, to a fundamental look will do wonders for you.
Oh, well, how much is something like that?
$40 the first visit.
Oh. Well, maybe next week, huh? Just a trim.
Sir? Pardon me, Bill. George Harvard here. Right. Fine. I'll put you down for that.
Just once over lightly.
I've only taken a small amount, Bill. George Harvard. Right. I'll put you down for it.
You know, you're very popular.
Some people find me indispensable.
Now, I noticed that you do haircuts for lots of the hawks.
Hairdress, not haircuts. Yes, almost to a man. George Harvard. Right. You've got it. Excuse me?
Oh. Hey, do you do Billy Benton's hair?
No, he's the only one I don't. But maybe someday.
You know, with all those football players coming in here, I bet you know a lot about football.
Mm-hmm.
You know, odds, things like that.
I pick up a little chit-chat.
Hey, you happen to know a place where I could make a bet on the Hawks?
Don't you have any friends?
I don't bet with friends.
Now, that's very wise. Neither do I.
What are you doing? I mean, you're doing more than trimming.
Oh, just a little reshaping. I couldn't resist. But you'll love it. Say goodbye to the old Bill Sargent and hello to your real self.
Well, it's very nice.
Thank you, sir. Of course, I'm not really committed to it myself yet. But he said if I didn't like it, I could just comb it out with a little water. But he'd really like me to live with it for a little while. You know what I mean, sir? I mean, it really is fundamental, isn't it? Even though it does take a little bit of getting used to. What'd you find out?
The sauerkraut is terrible. What about you?
Oh, we don't have to look any further, sir. It's a bookie joint, all right. You know, if my barber, a guy named George Harvard were to give haircuts to all the people who'd call him, he'd be 6 feet deep in hair. I mean, I think he's burying his bets in his appointment book. I copped a look at the book, sir, and I found Harlan Royce's name in it. So where does that leave us?
I don't know, but I know where it takes us.
Yeah, Harlan Royce.
Come in. Well, I'm glad you're here. Sit down. I'm plenty upset about this. Who could have done it?
We don't know yet, sir.
Why didn't anybody see the message? Oh, I know. They were watching your wife. I was watching your wife. Terrible. It's terrible. Do you have a cigarette? No. Don't give it to me.
I always like to smoke when I'm nervous. I've had the commissioner of football on the phone 4 times today already. Collect. My own announcer is pressuring me, and what I don't understand is who wanted Whizzer dead.
We think Whizzer may have been a bagman.
A bagman? No, I can't believe. I need a cigarette. No. No, as far as I've heard, he was a nice kid that used to hang around with Billy and the team and did errands.
Excuse me, sir. Do you happen to know George Harvard?
Well, of course I know George Harvard. He's my barber. As a matter of fact, I'm due there later on this afternoon. You ought to go to him. He's marvelous. As a matter of fact, you could use a redo.
I just had one, sir.
Oh? Oh, yeah. See, that's pretty, yeah. Yeah, as a matter of fact, that's terrific.
Well, thank you, sir.
Mr. Royce, what do you know about the syndicate and its connections, if any, with the Hawks?
There aren't any. If there were, I'd have to report them to the commissioner of football and to the police. I just paid 1 million smackers, for Billy Benton. Do you think I'm going to jeopardize that by not playing football according to the rules? Cigarette?
You said not to give you one, sir.
Right. You give me one.
I don't smoke.
I don't use them.
Did you get those cigarettes yet?
You told me not to, no matter what you said.
You're fired.
Where were you yesterday when Whizzer was murdered?
I was here.
Well, we tracked that out, sir. You said you were, but you weren't.
I don't mean here. I mean I was with the technicians. There was some problem with the scoreboard. I had a pack around here someplace.
Do you have any idea who might have attacked Whizzer?
Well, I'm not going to single anybody out. That's your job. My job is to run this office and to try to find some damn cigarettes.
Yes, sir.
Did the cigarettes come yet?
You just fired me, Mr. Royce.
Can you believe that? You just can't find any decent help nowadays.
What conclusion have you reached, sir?
One thing. He's definitely trying to quit smoking.
Commissioner! Commissioner, if I don't come up with something on who killed Whizzer first, I could lose a good job.
Not on the record.
Okay, off the record.
Sergeant, tell him our theory.
Our theory is that Whizzer was assaulted with a deadly weapon by a person or persons unknown to the detriment of his well-being. We believe the assailant to be clever, ruthless, and so far invisible.
Stay down.
I am down.
Sandy, that shot was meant for you. Come on, Enright. Listen, please.
One thing's for sure, whoever it is has got to be out of breath.
Did anyone just run in here?
Yeah, we all did. We just finished our wind sprints.
Anyone in here have a permit for a gun?
For a gun without a permit?
Lowball's got one.
It's an old gun I use for a starter's pistol.
Get it.
Sure. It's not there.
I guess I got my story. Hawks announcer shot at in parking lot. The assailant is clever, ruthless, and invisible.
Hey, wait a minute. I lent it to somebody. Who was it? Billy. I lent it to you, remember?
Now, what would I want with the pistol?
Good question. Got an answer?
Sure have an answer. I never borrowed it. Hey, what are you trying to pull, lowball?
Get a couple of men down here and look for that gun.
Commissioner, can you spare a third man? I'd like some protection.
That's standard procedure.
How much do you think Sandy knows?
No.
You know.
I talked to him and I still don't know.
You know. You're just saying you don't know because you don't want me to know what it is you know.
I don't know. And if I did know, you know that. I'm not going to get caught up in that again.
Why would anyone want to kill Sandy? That wouldn't change the odds or the point spread, would it?
No, I shouldn't think so.
What are the odds now, do you know?
10 to 1.
10 to 1?
10 to 1, I'll be asleep in 1 minute.
Oh!
What's the matter? Are you all right?
I gotta cramp my toe.
Can I help you? You're turning red.
I'm glad we're going to bed early. What time is it?
20 after 9.
We haven't done this since when?
Since never.
Oh. Long, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, no.
Well, if that's the way you feel, I won't propose what I had in mind.
Oh, no, that wasn't an oh, no for you. That was an oh, no, oh, no. I've got to get in touch with Janet.
Why?
The Stantons are having a party for the team tonight, and I promised him that we'd be there. What am I going to tell Janet?
Tell him the truth.
The truth. Of course. There's nothing like the truth. I think she can handle it. Hi, Janet. Sally. Yes, that's what I was calling you about. I'm really sorry about tonight. You won't believe what happened. Mac tore a ligament in his leg, and I had to take him down to emergency hospital. We're not going to possibly be able to make it.
Well, there's nothing like the truth.
Well, that was nothing like it. No, Janet, no. No, it's not that bad, no. No, Janet, really, no, it's not that bad. He's not in bed or anything, no. Janet, listen, Janet, we'll be right over. Boy, did I handle that.
How much of a limp do you want?
Well, I think it could be a little... Oh, Mac. Hello? Yes, he's right here. Just a moment.
And?
Right.
Hello?
Hello, Commissioner. Did I wake you?
No, Sergeant.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just thought you'd like to know, sir, that we found the gun in Vic Whalen's locker. It had Billy Benton's fingerprints on it.
Pick me up. I'll be downstairs.
That was about Billy, wasn't it?
Yes.
Please don't say anything. Let me say it. You've got a lot on your mind, so I'm going to go to the Stantons' party by myself. And you and Enright can go do whatever it is that you've got to do.
A, you are a great wife. B, I love you very much. And C, what are you going to tell Janet?
Oh, I'm going to tell her the truth.
I believe it.
Well, I'll think of something. No limp. You're going with Enright.
Are you sure this is Billy's apartment?
Of course it is, sir. I checked it out. I thought this was Billy Benton's apartment.
It is. I'm Vic Whalen. You know, the old quarterback.
I didn't know you were roommates.
Why not? I had some trouble with my wife. Billy said I could spend the night.
I'd like to talk to him. May we come in?
He's not in right now.
Doesn't that violate curfew?
When you think of it, I guess it does.
Listen, Vic, where'd he go?
Well, I don't know. He made a call and split.
Well, I'll check and see if he used the house phone.
Vic, we found the gun that was fired at Sandy in your locker.
I don't know anything about any gun in my locker. There was no gun there when I left the field. I never shot anybody in my life. Where in my locker?
In your shoe.
Well, somebody put it there after I left the field.
Your signature was right next to the message on the football.
I don't know anything about any message. If this is an attempted murder investigation, you haven't told me my rights. Nothing I've said can be used.
Nobody asked you anything.
Operator, this is Sergeant Enright of San Francisco Police. Could you please tell me where the last outgoing phone call was made from this extension? Thank you.
Thank you, Vic. We'll see you later.
No, sir. This time I go first. Harvard's work area is over there.
Ooh, hey, that was pretty good. I know you used to get tackled for me on.
Don't touch me. You're a cop. I like my hair cut back. I don't take care of cops.
Yeah, I can see why.
I shouldn't have wasted my talents
All right, all right. Let's begin at the beginning, shall we? Any volunteers?
Yeah, he wanted a bigger tip.
Why'd you call him?
Personal.
Money?
I don't like what you're thinking,
I
Commissioner.
don't like it either. Why'd you come down here?
He's been spreading rumors around that I'm betting against my own team.
Is it true?
Now, wouldn't it be freaky to admit, even if it were true, that I had financial dealings with a bookie?
You're calling me a bookie. I'm gonna get you for this.
Now, that's a very stupid thing to say in front of witnesses.
Relax. We already know you're a bookie.
You think I'm a bookman and charge me? Take me in or let me go.
We're aware of the options. Sit down. Shut up. What was the fight about? Billy?
It really wasn't a fight. He got in a cheap shot with his hairdryer.
Level with me, Billy.
Commissioner, I am leveling with you. Why would I possibly want to be involved with the guy that makes book?
Because you're trying to make some tax-free loot. You laid $75,000 against your own team.
Hey, I'm clean. Now, if you're so scared, you call off all the bets, man. And you keep your big mouth shut. You understand? That's what this thing is all about. He thinks I'm dumping the game. No way.
Did you take a $75,000 bet?
I don't take bets.
Then what makes you so sure that one of the team placed a bet? Where do you get your information? Book him. You're coming with me, Billy.
Well, I wouldn't touch your head again if...
Come on.
I don't know where she keeps those Band-Aids. I looked at the medicine chest and the bathroom drawers, the kitchen sink.
Hi, Mac. Oh, the party was awful. After I got there, everybody was gone. Billy, what happened to your forehead? It's bleeding.
Where do you keep the Band-Aids?
Oh, here, I'll get them for you.
Do you always keep your Band-Aids in the icebox?
They feel better when they're cold.
I suppose you keep your coffee in the medicine cabinet.
Upstairs I do. Downstairs I keep it in the coffee canister.
That must make it difficult to find.
Oh, you look like you've been in a fight.
Yeah, I was.
You'd never know it. Is everything all right? How about an answer?
Well, not really.
There's this guy out there that thinks that I'm a crook.
I'd punch him in the nose.
He did.
Hey, this is really pretty. Where was it taken?
On our honeymoon.
Where'd you go?
To bed. Coffee's cooking in there.
Yeah.
Is he in real trouble, Mac?
I take my coffee with no cream and no 2 sugars.
You're lucky it's ready.
Why am I really in trouble?
Your fingerprints were found on Lowball's gun. How do you explain it?
I can't. I don't know what to say. I've never even seen the gun before. I had no reason to shoot Sandy. Do I? Hey, I really appreciate you not booking me.
That's exactly what somebody wants. If you're booked to be suspended, you won't be able to play on Sunday.
Wow. How do I thank you?
Make sure I'm right.
Well, you're right.
What I don't understand is how could Billy's fingerprints get on a gun that he's never seen? Brandy? Come here. There's another question that nobody has answered.
Well, I have a question I think can be answered. Where's the...
Straight back to the right.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Everything's too pat, Sally. I think Billy's being framed. Wish it was his friend, the gun had his fingerprints on it. The bookie said it was his bet against his own team.
I'm glad you believe in Billy.
There's something about him. Brings out the paternal instinct.
Maternal.
Paternal.
Maternal, too.
I thought to women he was a sex symbol.
Well, maybe to other women he's a sex symbol, but to me, Billy is, well, he's simply,
Sex symbol.
well, he is rugged and handsome and good looking, but you know that's not my type.
Wow, I have to go. Could you call me a cab?
Sure, you're a cab. Oh. Want to take a drive?
I do nothing better.
Listen, I don't want to put you out.
No trouble. Save us tailing you home.
Oh, thanks for the lift.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Battery in my car was dead. I didn't know it.
You know, I kind of like this. It's like being in the huddle, except with much prettier people. Thanks again.
Good night, Billy.
Good night.
Good night, Billy. You want to talk?
Mm-hmm.
I talk.
How was the party?
Not very good. By the time I got there, everybody who counts had gone home.
Who counts?
The bachelors.
I thought most of the team was married.
Most of the team is married, but there's a couple of groovy bachelors. Larry Sloan's a bachelor, Vic Whalen's a bachelor, Billy Benton's a bachelor.
No, Vic Whalen's married.
No, he's a bachelor.
No, he's married.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he must be.
I read the programs. I ought to know who's bachelor.
Well, he just told me that... We're going back to Billy's.
Guys, it's Billy. Billy, watch out, that's your passing hand. Billy, that's your good hand.
And I'm your good husband. You don't help, you don't get any help.
Anytime, ma'am. Nice to be of service. It's our pleasure.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
I'm all right.
You all right?
Yeah. They beat up Vic pretty bad. I better go help him.
You all right?
Oh, I'm all right.
After he dropped me off, Vic Whalen was asleep in the bed, so I figured why bug him. So I slept on the couch. And all of a sudden, all hell broke loose in the building.
Commissioner, excuse me, but George Harvard made bail.
Naturally. Put a tail on him?
Naturally. Oh, and Vic Whalen tried to phone you a little over an hour ago.
I wonder why.
Well, the way I figure it is that those four guys went after Billy, got Vic Whalen by mistake, probably to ensure a bet of $75,000.
Doctor? Could we see him?
Sorry, Commissioner. Whalen's condition is critical. You can't talk to him now. It may take 24 to 48 hours.
Well, if there's any change, be sure and let me know.
Of course.
Thank you. Billy? Looks like you're the Hawks' only quarterback now. Without you, they haven't got a game.
Now I guess you'll find out if I'm on the level or not.
Yeah, I guess we will. Here's another thing to think about. Whoever placed that bet intends to win. So if you are on the level, you're in the way. No word on those men who beat up Whalen? Well, keep trying. How many men can we spare this afternoon? All right, I want double that number. And walkie-talkies. I want 2 men on each bench, 1 man acting as linemen, 1 man in the locker room, and at least 50 men in the stands. Right. Enright's meeting us at the field.
I hate to see you so worried.
Oh,
Do you think it's going to be cold today?
kind of.
That cold?
This cold.
Gotcha.
Well, after I made sergeant, I trained recruits, you know, in military courtesy and tactics, marksmanship. I was the best shot in my unit with a rifle or a pistol. Kids really ate that up. And then after that, I kind of knocked around until...
I'm sorry, Lowball, but that's all the time we have left in the pregame show. Folks, this is Sandy King, and we'll be right back to the kickoff after a word from our sponsor.
Car 1. Anyone named McMillan here?
We both are. McMillan? Yes? Right. Thank you, Doctor. Dick Whalen's conscious. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's important. Bayview Hospital, Brady. Mind missing the kickoff?
Yes. Do I have a choice?
Nope.
Then I don't mind.
It's a long end-over end, and the ball is taken by Rich on the 15. He runs it back and is downed on the 29-yard line. Billy Benton brings the Hawks out of the huddle for the first offensive play of the game.
Down! 8, 7, 6, heck, heck!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's unbelievable. On the very first offensive play of the game, Billy Benson faded back for a pass, unexplainably stumbled, and threw a soft blooper about 10 feet into the air. It was intercepted by Bob Ridgely, who ran it all the way for a touchdown after only 54 seconds of play. It's 6-0 Drillers.
Come on, Billy.
Hello, Rick.
Hi. It was Lowball, Commissioner. Put the gun in my locker.
Why didn't you tell me that before?
Well, I figured if Lowball wanted to kill Sandy King, it was his business. Sandy's a bum. He'd kill his mother to get a story. Anything to keep his job. When Billy got involved, I tried to reach you, but then those guys busted in on me.
Why did you tell me you were married?
Well, I moved in with Billy because I was worried about the rumors. I wanted to help him. I really don't know why those guys had it in for me.
What makes you think they were after you?
They said my name.
Does Billy usually fall asleep when he gets a massage?
With Lowball, we all do.
Anything else?
How's the game going?
Here. Got it?
Doc said no excitement, and I'm not listening.
To the game?
To the doc.
Good boy. Hope you feel better, babe.
Thanks, babe.
Bill Benton fading back for a pass.
We've been operating on the wrong premise. They wanted to get rid of the backup quarterback before the game and get rid of Billy during the game.
And Benton brings his team out for third down with a long 4 to go. He's fading back to pass, cocks his arms, fires way over the head of Davis.
Have you been listening to the game, Brady?
Yes, sir. Billy's been playing the worst game of his career. He made 2 fumbles, and we're getting clobbered.
You see, Sally? Step on it, Brady.
Why did you ask about Billy sleeping on the table, Mac?
Because I think that's how Lowball put Billy's fingerprints on that gun.
Then he's innocent.
Maybe. Maybe not. He's playing so badly, it looks like he's throwing the game. Enright, I want Lowball arrested for the attempted murder of Sandy King. Yes, I know the game looks bad. I'll see you later.
All right, here we
Hawks are over the ball. Benton's calling signals now. He's straightened back. Back. He stepped out of the pocket. He's thrown for a 7-yard loss. Well, this is certainly not Billy Benton's day. The score of 10-0, the Hawks are being outplayed in every department. Statistically, in yardage, in passes, recovered fumbles, it's the Drillers' game all the way.
Well, Billy's 2 for 17. 1 for no gain. Halftime's coming up. He can't be throwing the game, Mac. He just can't be.
Come on, Commissioner. You know what it is? Nerves. I'm tight. I'm tense. We're down by 10. That's nothing. I scored 2 touchdowns easy. We'll get them in the second half. I got myself all together now. I feel great.
Commissioner, Lowball's missing.
Anybody here seen Lowball Lewis?
Came in at the start of the half, right?
Yeah, but I haven't seen him since. Hey, Commissioner, I've got to talk to the team. The halftime show is almost finished, and I'm running out of time now. How about it?
Go ahead. Alert all the men in the stadium. Stick. I believe Billy. I believe he's playing it straight. I believe he wants to win. So whoever's maneuvered all this is set for the last part of his plan. Getting rid of Billy.
It's 1 minute and 20 seconds into the second half. Drillers have the ball on 3rd down and 10. Now the ball goes to Mason, sweeping the weak side. It's very close to a first down. Personally, I don't think he made it.
Enright, can you hear me?
Sticks out.
I hear you, sir.
Everyone in position.
Roger.
The score is still 10-0. Drillers. And they're about 2 inches short of a first down. It looks like they're going to go for it. The ball goes to Mason again. Right into the middle of the line, and I don't think he made it. And that's the ball for the Hawks.
Henderson, get down closer to the field.
Would you be careful, Billy?
I got 10 other men. I gotta go.
Good luck. Hi, you guys. How you doing? Oh, you haven't got any water. Wait a minute. Here you go. How's that?
Set! Hut! Hut!
Contest is raging down there, as we like to say, with the new Billy Benton fighting hard. He's recovered from that somewhat uncoordinated first half, and he's been playing some really heads-up football. These last 8 minutes, he has done beautifully. Wait a minute, someone is running out on the field, a young lady. I can't make out who it is. Ladies and gentlemen, it's crazy, but a young lady has
That's
walked
no
out
lady,
on the
that's
field.
my wife.
She is down there now.
You've got to stop playing. You've got to see a doctor. Billy, you've got to see a doctor. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we don't know what happened yet, but a young lady did run onto the field, and it appears that Billy Benton was stricken while playing. They're carrying him off the field now. What a tragedy for the Hawks.
I saw Billy drinking out of the team water bottle, and so a little later I was looking at the Hawks, and they looked a little thirsty, so I gave them some water from the same bottle. Mac, when I went back to my seat and I looked at the Hawks, they were dead.
Enright, Billy was poisoned. Find that bottle immediately and get it down to the hospital. They might be able to come up with an antidote. See if any of the other players drank out of that bottle. Henderson, I want the names and addresses of the entire team. I want every one of them questioned, and I mean everyone. Hang on, they'll do all they can.
I got along this far. I'm sure I'll be fine.
And that's the way it ended, ladies and gentlemen, with the Hawks losing 24-17. I've just had word that Billy Benton is in the hospital. This reporter will bring you bulletins on his condition as they come in. This is Sandy King, closing his post-game show on a blue day. Signing off now from Redwood Field.
How is he, Doctor?
Are you a fan?
I sure am.
I think the antidote is going to work.
An hour ago, there were 65,000 people there cheering and roaring and having a good time. They don't care who lives or dies, Mac. They don't care who gets hurt.
None of them knew what happened, Sally. If they did, I'm sure a lot of them would care.
I know, I guess you're right. It's just that Billy's so terrific.
McMillan. Right? The barber shop. George Harvard's been found dead.
Commissioner, he was shot from the front at very close range, and that's all we know.
Anyone hear the shot? Any witnesses?
Not that we know of, but we did find this.
Why are you handling it?
No, we've examined it, sir. No fingerprints.
Oh. It's a marker.
Yes, sir.
$75,000. Whoever it was collected his bet and killed Harvard so he couldn't be identified. All right, check the whereabouts of every known suspect at the time of death.
Right, sir.
I'm gonna make you something to eat. That'll make you feel better.
I'm not hungry.
You haven't even heard what I have to offer. A melted cheese sandwich with bacon and a hot vodka bouillon.
Egg sandwich.
Egg sandwich. Brown bread?
Kaiser.
You got it.
Can't put it together.
You don't have to, darling. I'm doing it.
Well, it's not that.
Oh, well, we don't know who placed the bet, so we can't start there.
We don't know who killed Whizzer or George Harvard yet, so we can't start there.
Well, let's start here. No Kaiser.
Whole wheat.
No whole wheat.
Brown bread.
Brown bread. You've got it. Well, we don't know why Lobo wanted to kill Sandy unless he's just some kind of a nut and he wanted to kill anybody.
I don't think that.
I don't either. Harlan Royce, maybe. Sandy, maybe. Timber, maybe. Rye?
Maybe.
Vic Whalen, maybe? No, that's impossible. He was in the hospital. Doesn't make sense.
Let's start at the beginning.
Good idea.
Lowball found Whizzer's body. If he were in on it, he'd try to conceal the body, wouldn't he?
Well, Mac, maybe things just don't look or sound like what it is they look or sound like. Billy!
Relax.
I am relaxed.
You always put the eggs in the sink and the cells in the bowl?
Doesn't everyone?
Well, I don't. Your mother does. Hello? Yes, this is he. I see. Okay, thank you very much. Billy is going to be all right. And you saved him. Wait a minute. Look like, sound like? Sally, I think you're onto something. Lowball. That tape interview, come on.
What tape interview?
And then after that, I kind of knocked around until,
This is the one we wanted. Thanks, Jimmy.
Good, Commissioner. I've got to go watch the gate. When you're ready to leave, just let me know, and I'll be right there.
Fine, see you later. Let me hear this one again.
Well, after I made sergeant, I trained recruits, you know, in military courtesy and tactics and marksmanship. I was the best shot in my unit with a rifle or a pistol.
That's
Just
it.
really
What's it?
The guy's a crack shot.
When he shot at Sandy, he missed.
Right. The crack shot only misses when he's supposed to miss.
Well, why bother shooting if you're gonna miss?
Frame somebody else? Like Billy?
To have him arrested. Taken out of the game. Who hired the guys to beat up on Vic?
The same guy who arranged the frame. And who killed Whizzer because Whizzer must have found out who he was after he placed the bet. Police emergency. This is Commissioner McMillan. Sergeant Enright, please. Try the lab. Enright. Yeah, I'm glad I found you. No, I'm at the stadium. Look, pick up Sandy King. Suspicion of murder.
Let's go home and I'll make you some dinner.
What do you got?
Well, anything but eggs.
Sally, run! Run!
Who's walking?
Take cover in that tunnel. I'll try and draw his fire.
I think I must have the wrong floor.
Going up.
I think there's something wrong with this elevator.
You all right?
Sure.
I'm sorry we're late, sir, but the gate was locked. And next time, sir, you should let me go after the bad guys, and you stay with the good guys.
Yes, Sergeant, we'll have to work that out. Here.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. You all right?
Mm-hmm.
Commissioner, one of our men found Lowball down at the railroad yard, and he was very drunk. But he said he missed on purpose when he took that shot.
Oh, yeah?
You mean you had that figured out?
No, Sally did.
Oh. Well, maybe you can tell me why Sandy King acted the way he did.
Sure. You know, I bet you Mac could tell you better.
Sandy King was afraid for his life. He bet $75,000 against the syndicate and see what happens. It's kill or be killed. He didn't have the money to pay off. He was desperate about his job. That's what Whizzer found out. That's why Whizzer's dead. Let's go home.
Let's go home.
Looks like it's out of order.
How do you like that?
I feel terrific.
I feel terrific, too.
I don't feel too bad myself.
And I know I'll be ready for next week's game.
As we wrap this up, Billy, what about the Hawks' chances for the rest of the season?
Oh, win or lose, I think the Hawks are a dynamite team. What I've been through, I'll be on top of it from now on. I owe my life to two very beautiful people.
You mean Commissioner and Mrs. McMillan?
Right on. They know how I feel about them. Good night, Sally. Good night, Meg.
Good night, Billy.
Good night, Billy.
Good night, Sally.
Good night, Matt.